Morning all, welcome back to our channel, Wild Heart Hustle. So, you've seen the house, you've seen all the stuff that we're doing, you saw how absolutely shattered we were at the back end of the last video. It's been pretty full on, I'm not going to lie. So we were cracking on for all different jobs. I know I look shattered still now, I can't believe the bag on the lights. But we tried a different plan of action yesterday. So every time we've come to the house so far, we've kind of, from Essex we've got up at the crack of dawn, we've kind of rushed up here and we've thrown ourselves straight into jobs. And that's really been stressing us out, and it's made us so tired and it's so stressful after a long drive, everything like that. So we saw how tired we were from the last lot of jobs that we did. So we took a couple of days out, we went back to Essex, caught up on all the washing, had a couple of good nights sleep, we saw our girls fizz and pickle, and now we're back. But yesterday, like I say, instead of just rushing up at the crack of dawn and getting up and coming up here, we kind of just had a bit of a lazy morning. We took a slow drive up here, we just got Vera set up, so she was plugged in, charged, ready to go, filled her up with water. Then we just went up the road, had a little mooch round one of the villages, a little drive round, and then we also went and got some food shopping as well, some supplies for the next, God knows how long we're going to be on this stint. And that was so much better for us. We had an easy evening as well, but it was so cold last night, so still a little bit tired, but we're cracking on. Now, I wanted to apologise to you all because I would love to show some of these kind of Insta-worthy shots of the renovation and everything. We're nowhere near that point at the moment, and I know things may seem a little bit bitty, so I'm going to apologise in advance, and there's a good reason for this. We have now appointed a plumber, and we've now appointed an electrician, which is so exciting because, as you can see, it's still really daunting when you come in and it's just a building at the moment. It doesn't feel like a home. Not yet. It will, I'm sure. It feels like it's got good bones here, but it's just a building, essentially. So the electrician's starting at the end of the month, so that's 2 weeks away. So we'll start getting everything that we might potentially, once the plumber's done the bathroom, we'll be able to move in. Now, we'll do a separate video on plumbing, I'm sure. At some point, you'll get to start to see that, but we're just waiting on confirmation of a start date. But we have been told that that should be in the next week or two. So I reckon the plumbers might come in, then it'll be the electricians, and the electricians will finish off. But so that'll all be exciting because then we can really think about, or Kelly and I can then start to think about whether we want to kind of move in. Now, I think it's still, in the standard that it is at the moment, it's still a bit stressful for the cats. So there's potential that once plumbing's done, obviously we can have a working bathroom. And once the electrics are done, we might then focus on, and it won't be like how we want it. It's going to take us years, I think, to get this house how we want it. We might focus on getting our bedroom done, just so we can have a nice cosy spot where we can relax, where we can kind of just chill at the end of the day and then figure everything out after. Now, we want to get into the house, of course, so we are focusing on kind of the bigger projects. But to get to that point, which is what I wanted to apologise for you today, is it's still going to be a bit bitty because plans change. We've seen that over the last few weeks. But primarily this week, our plans are to finish up going round, getting all the skirting boards off. We also want to remove anything that's on the walls. There's still some old brackets from the radiators that we've really struggled to get off. We want to get those off. The trees, still not 100% complete to how we want them to be, and the guys are coming back today, tomorrow or the next day to finish those off, so I will definitely share a piece on the trees with you then. And another skip's coming. Skip's coming primarily because we want to clear the derelict shed. Now, you saw a video or two ago that I was pulling down parts of the shed. Now, we just did that initially because it was kind of leaning and resting on the neighbour's one. So we wanted to move that off. So we've pulled that all off now, and now it's essentially just a big pile of rubble. So skip's coming tomorrow, and then we'll be able to start filling that up. But essentially, we are now really cracking on. We'll be spending more time here than not, which is quite daunting because obviously we're in Vera at the minute. There's nothing wrong with Vera at all, but you're just out of routine. There's nowhere really that you've got comfort that you can call home. Now, Vera does feel like home to us, but still, when you're tired, irritable, freezing, it can add quite a lot to the end of the day, let's say. But we're doing what we need to do. We're going to focus on getting the house with the long-term goal, which is what we've said all the time. We're really into our prepping, really into growing our own, really into self-sufficiency. So those will form a big part of this channel. But at the moment, we just need to put all our energy and time into getting this house to some sort of standard where we can start to build the life that we want. So I hope you enjoy this week. Hit us with comments below. We've had loads of engagement and comments. Really enjoy speaking to everyone. Any questions you might have, let us know. But again, just apologies for I don't know what order you're going to see the things that I just said about. They could be next week, they could be batted on the end of this video, they could be in and out. But we're just going to try and capture as much as we can, and we hope you enjoy. What I said earlier about all the jobs taking precedence over each other. So again, the skip hasn't turned up early, so we're a bit stuck. So we just thought we'd start smashing down the fireplace. Well, actually not smashing it down. This bit is what we're trying to bring back to life. It's got a lot of stuff over the top of it. And then obviously this fire is something we're going to need to take out. But this is our dream, really. When this is all done, I mean, it doesn't look anything special at the moment, but nice little log burner, your animals sitting in front of the fire. Yeah, this is something that's really special about this house, and this is going to look fantastic when it's done and keep us warm as well. But surprisingly, that bit's been done. It's quite easy to come off, which I was surprised about. I say that now. Bit easy, really. Be careful with the cables, they're not live, so don't worry. In the bathroom was the grout was holding the bathroom together, and I think the wallpaper's holding this together. It's actually more sturdy than the plaster. Gonna be a messy day today. Kango doesn't work, or whatever it's called, because the bricks are so soft. So we're going to go old school, see how we get on. The absolute epitome of excitement. When the skip arrives, that means we can get cracking. very close to Vera. Maybe a bit of deja vu for you all, same for me. We've got another 7 days of this skip. We need to get as much rubbish as we can. Personally, I think we're probably going to fill it up within a day or so. Clearing out the bathroom in these black sacks, as you saw. That's because, as you know, we've engaged with a plumber, we've confirmed what plumber we're going with, and they should be able to get in as soon as. So I want to make sure the area is clear. Once we're filled up with these bags, then that should give it a complete open space in there. And then we'll start on the shed. See her, but you probably saw her near when the skip was coming in. Vera, she's such an attention seeker. She loves being on film, bless her. She's a good old girl. Hustlers, a bit of a change of plan. So I've left the skip filling up and the fire cracking. We're not ready to really do anything with the outdoors yet, as you know. But I did say that I wanted to get some fences up. Now, a few of you have sent some helpful comments, just say concentrate on the inside, don't worry about the outside. Totally get that, especially when our budget is extremely low, practically non-existent. But there's a salvage yard that's near us, salvage and reclamation yard in the next village up, and they've put a post on their Facebook page this morning to say that they've got some kind of old reclaimed double gates. So we just want to go and have a look at them because they're a really good price. It's not a necessity, but security wise and financially it could allow us to build a small front fence around these gates. So we're on our way there and I'll let you know what they look like. See you in a bit. There you go. In and out in 5 minutes. Now I was sworn, well, I would say sworn to secrecy, but that's not the right saying. I was told by Kelly in no uncertain terms, me and my dad was not allowed to go in there. Oh my god, there's so many exciting things. I can't wait to bring you all back and to bring Kelly back to see. I'm sure there's lots more that we're going to get for the property, but that's how you do it. In and out in 10 minutes and just at the next village. Loving village life. Thanks for watching, hustlers. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share for the rest of our journey. Who knows where we'll end up. See you next time.